Good morning again. That was a little bit about me, because sometimes when I want to talk, I forget some things. So it's better you watch the video and understand where we are coming from. We've come a long way in this business. We've come a long way on my personal journey. I've come a long way as a woman, as a married woman, as an entrepreneur. Because I know most of us here, we fit in somehow. You're either working for someone, or you're working for yourself, or you're in between, or you're a student, or whatever we are here for. I know that the basic thing why we are here is to make ourselves better, isn't it? For a better tomorrow. It's been said over and over and over again that one source of income is no longer enough. In fact, it's obsolete. One source of income is no longer worth the best way to live. So that's why I really want to play this next video. Let's watch this video and pop up. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Karina. Okay, from the parable of the pipeline, I learned that patience is the virtue. We might not be achieving results when we start doing something from the onset, but with time, when we put in effort and consistency, to definitely pay off. The story of Pablo and Bruno. Bruno, on the other hand, was satisfied with his daily income, but Pablo looked for a way to make the income consistent, even when the strength doesn't carry him. And that's what we saw at the end of the video. When Pablo's strength could not carry him, Bruno had more money pumping into his account.
Story of the pipeline. My name is Uwadia. I think it has to do with you being creative and thinking out of your comfort zone. From the story of the pipeline, I observed that the both of them at the initial stage, they were comfortable, they were happy with what they were doing. But at a point in time, Pablo has to realize that he needs to step out of the comfort zone. Even though when he saw that the people were laughing at him, making mockery of him, even his best friend. But because of his consistency, because he believed in his dream, he believed in what he perceived that could pave way for him in the nearest future, which of course was what we saw at the end of the story. It pays to be patient, it pays to move out of your comfort zone. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Like my pastor would say, if you want to clap, clap. Yes, clap. Okay, so I intentionally played that video. I've not played it in any of my presentations for a while, but I think it's not good not to play it, because that was one of the things that gave me the zeal to push forward in this line of business. When I first joined, the first company I joined, the first MLM company I joined in 2013, they showed that video. That was where I got it from. And I watched that video and it blew my mind. I've always wanted to have money. I've always wanted to be an entrepreneur. That was why I left my job in 2004 and started pursuing my dreams. But nothing really captured what I was doing the way that video captured it. If you have an entrepreneurial mindset and you are here today, I'm sure that video would have ministered to you if you haven't seen it before. And that was what kept me going. Number one, these guys were given the same opportunity. But one of them chose to think outside the box. He could have remained 9 to 5, pushing it, struggling. Because that's what I saw Bruno as. That's the same 9 to 5 we are doing. You live in Oba, you work in Lekki Phase 3. If there's anything like that. And then you go from morning to Nasopuli in Egbeda, in Yanopaja, those places, and you walk on the island. You wake up in the morning, you stress yourself, you get dressed, you hit the road. 5 a.m. you're already on your way. When I was working, my husband and I used to, I was working in Lekki Phase 2, he was working in VI when we first got married. We were both driving. So we would drive all the way from Oba to the island and drive back. I had an official car, so I had no option but to drive my car. Then, because I was a marketer, I needed my car for my job. I would have Kukuma relaxed for him to be driving me, but we couldn't do that. We were both putting ourselves through that traffic every day, going and coming. And then we get home in the evening. Sometimes, God saved us twice. We almost burned down our house because we were trying to make dinner and we slept off. We were getting home 11:30 to 12 in the midnight, trying to eat and all that, and we'll sleep off. And we had to be out the next day. I can't tell you that you already know you are Lagosians. We did that for her. And I asked myself, what is this thing for me? I looked at my company, I looked at my time, I looked at everything. How long would I have to do this? I told him about that, I'm pulling out. Because I find if you want to do that, no problem. I pulled out. I've done a lot of things before, while in school, working and trying to do stuff. But what I'm trying to say is that we all have needs for more money. How you want to get it is what I'm concerned about. The problem I have is that we have lazy mindsets. You sit down, you pray, you fast. This is January. We've all done the waiting. How many years have you been waiting? Every January you wait. You wait for 5 days, 25 days, some churches 30 days, 40 days. You wait, and then your life doesn't change all through the year. Next year you wait again. When are you going to wake up? Sorry about how I sound, because that's the way I like to sound. I either annoy you or you like me. Then you can't be in between.
Or they feel you.
At the end of today, you probably hear my name and his, or you hear my name and say, yes, she said the truth. But I need to challenge you. Step out of this status quo. Step out of the norm. Step out of what you have been doing before. There is no money in your sleep. You have to wake up and go and get it. Now, how do you get it? That's why we're here. We're here to present to you the platform that I know has gotten me to where I am today. I'm a director with this company to the glory of God today. It's not because I sat at home and worked and slept. I had to work it from day one to where I am today. So most people hear network marketing, they jump away, because they run away because of so many things they've heard before. I have a video that we did an interview 2 days ago, but it's not clean yet, we have to edit it. When it's edited, we'll try and see how we can post it on the chat room if you can carry it. It's quite long. Now, the lady was asking me what is network marketing about. And I told her, network marketing is when you are using your network to market whatever services or products your company is into. Now, why network marketing? Why not just buy and go? A company says, buy from us, we'll give you more. When you multi-level it, by multi-level means you come in, you bring in other people and all of that, you understand? And it's going, that's why it's multi-level. So when you bring in people, you get paid. Some people have asked me, when I come in, what will I be getting? And I'm like, there's nothing like be getting. It is when you bring that you take. So in that video, I was able to decipher between network marketing and Ponzi schemes. Because when people hear they run, it's because Ponzi scheme is also engaging the multi-level. When they say bring 20,000, we'll give you 30% of it after 3 days or something. And then they say bring in this, bring in that, bring in, and you start bringing people. Any company that asks you to bring money without collecting the money and giving you something in exchange is a Ponzi scheme. It's not network marketing. So there is network marketing company and there are Ponzi scheme companies. So let us separate the two. Then, within the network marketing companies, we have the ones that will ask you for those things that you know that are making you run away. And then there's Longrich. Because as far as I'm concerned, there's Longrich, there's the rest of them. If you look at Ponzi scheme and network marketing, I say go with network marketing because it's better. Ponzi scheme is a Ponzi scheme. When you bring one person, they give you from that person's money, and then that person brings, at a point, they can no longer sustain it. So that's why it's built to fail. From day one when they started, they knew it was going to fail. But they just needed to give some people money to get more people's money so that when they are tired of collecting and lying, they will just take off and go. Have you ever caught them? No. They take off. And then the same people gather money again, the next time another one comes, rebrands itself, calls itself another name. So here is how you know. What are they giving you in exchange? Without goods and services in exchange is a Ponzi scheme. So when you hear Ponzi, please run. Now, go to network marketing. When you hear network marketing, why do you need to stay? Why do you need to go? Number one, why are they asking you to buy every month? Why would a company say every month you must buy? It's because at its best, it's still a network marketing company. It's a business. It needs you to buy from it. So they give you targets. These are the things that you hear. When you hear network marketing, you run. Targets, flushing of points, SSD, in the sense that the day Collins gets to my level, I stop hearing from him. So why would I help him? Why would I leave my house? I had an accident on Longrich on Monday last week. My car is a wreck. Was just God that saved us. Why am I here? Took Uber to come here. Why would I do that? Do you understand where I'm coming from? If my helping him is not going to help me at the end of the day, do you think I'll be here? That's why you run. Because you sign up with these companies and they tell you all kinds of stories. You join them. Fine is a network marketing company. Fine, you have given them money and they give you products. Good, you have gotten value for your money. But why would you waste your time with a company that is sending you on an errand? Every month you must buy. If you don't buy, they take away your points. If you qualify for anything, the point goes away from you. When your team member gets to your level, they call it breakaway. They call the person away from you. And then the flush point every month, some of them. Some of them, there's one I joined, the one I joined, if you don't climb from one level to the other in 2 months, all the points you achieve will go. You can no longer attain, no matter how close you are. Why would you do that? Why would you put yourself under such pressure every month? Why? When you can stay with a company like the one I'm about to introduce to you, that tells you all you need to do is to buy products that you need. Another thing you need to consider is what kind of products are we talking about? If a company is selling books and say you should come and join, yes, it's a network marketing company, but they are selling books. How many books have you read today? How important is what they are selling? How important are the goods and services that they are presenting to you? Oh, they are selling fan, they are selling television, they are selling houses, they are selling land. How much of it can you buy on a daily basis? On monthly basis? Why don't you sign up with a company that is selling products that you need on a daily basis? And we are going to bring up to you. We're going to talk about soap, toothpaste, body cream, sanitary towel, roll-on, shampoo. These are things that before you left your house today, each of you use at least 5 of them. Because you bathed, you brush your teeth. Women, you are flowing every month. You can't be angry about the government about that. You must flow. As a man, you must pay. As a woman, you must pay. Your children, they will pay before they go to school. Yes, you might not even have money to pay for school fees, but you will take your bath. That's the company we're talking about. That's the thing you need to, those are the things you need to think about in choosing. Because we've established that, yes, we need multiple streams of income. But while you're making that decision, what company do you want to stick with? A company that is not asking you on a compulsory basis to buy, a company that is saying, no matter the level you are, your downline can actually overtake you and there is no problem. You are not penalized in any way, anytime. If you do, you get paid. If you don't do, no problem. Nobody gets paid. But then, nobody gets penalized. Those are the things you need to consider before you switch your brand, before you go for that company. And then the efficacy of the products. These products are the big buying. Because others will tell you, yes, we also have daily use. How good are they? What is the company? The pedigree. How long have they been in business? What are they doing? Who are they? Outside the network marketing business, what else are they into? Are they just into network marketing? If they are, you need to pay them. So they take from you to pay themselves. But if they are not, they are helping you. Because they are taking from them to help you. Are you with me? Those are the things I needed to clear before we go, so that when we flow, we will understand each other very well. So for Bruno, he was thinking about today. Bruno was thinking about time. Oh man, Zyna has been in this business for 4 years. Me, I'm just joining. How can I beat that? No, I can't beat that. No. You are thinking about time. Bruno was thinking about delay. Pablo, you are delaying me. All these things you're talking about, so I have to wait till I till the ground. Do you know how hard it is to till this floor? Then I will do all of that before I start earning. No, I need my money now. He was thinking about fast results. But Pablo, on the other hand, was thinking about wear and tear of his body. Like I said, wake up in the morning by 4 a.m., get dressed, leave your house at 5, hit the road, get to your office before 8, do that thing consistently for 15 years. Wear and tear. If they don't sack you, they will retire you. Even if you fake your age, in time or your body would be able to do that. Then you retire or they retire you by force. You say you want to go and start a business. People, how? You've never done a business yourself. You've never done anything by yourself. How are you going to run the business? You have no idea what you're doing. So the first severance package they are going to give you, you're going to blow it. And then you become poor. I have a friend that I was just asking her the other day, like, so you are poor now, as in her husband has retired and their last 2 kids are yet to go for university. They're still in secondary school, and the husband, the severance package is gone. This is less than 3 years that he retired. And I'm looking at my friend, she told me out of the 2 cars already they've sold one. So they have 1 car that cannot even make it to the island. And I'm like, this is somebody that joined this business, and I called her, come join me, let's build. She was like, Bruno, the time it will take us to build, this, that, I want sharp. I travel abroad. Let me go and do small work abroad. Scrub people's feet, braid their hair, all those rubbish, do all that, come back to Nigeria. Have a couple of hundreds of dollars, naira, hundreds of thousands of naira. What's that? Even if you make 2 million, what is that? If you are not going to sow it into a business that will sustain you. But Pablo, just like I did, was thinking about sustainability, futuristic business, residual income. Whatever you are doing, if you don't have these things sorted, you are going to be poor in your old age. It's not a prayer point. That is how it is. What you do today determines where you end tomorrow. You have 4 seasons of life. The first 25 years is your learning process. The second 25 years is your earning process. Third 25 years is your giving back time, season, and then the fourth one, which is from 75 and above, is for resting. Have you not seen people pushing barrow, doing another barrow in Lagos Island at 50 something? How do you think they got there? Nobody cursed them. It's the decisions they did take or didn't take when they were young. When others are taking that step, I've been in this business for 4 years, so I can tell you where I'm coming from. I have some history. There's somebody I was congratulating today. She became a Diamond 4 in this business before I even joined. She just became a Star Director today. I was congratulating her. That is time. That is focus. That is determination. That is someone who said, I must get there, no matter how long it took. People she came in before, headed there before her, got there, overtook her. But she didn't stop. Because she saw what lies ahead in the business. So many people come in 2 days, they give up. You order a product, it's not available, you give up. Your upline speaks to you wrongly, you give up. Why do we always give up? Why do we always start something and we end it? I was speaking to someone the other day. She said the problem is not that she doesn't want to do this business now, it's just that time. Oh yes, the same lady that her husband lost the job. She said time, that I've gone so far and she will now start. I said, okay, so what's the alternative? If you don't do this now, will your husband automatically get a job? Become younger? Would you just automatically get any job? What is your alternative? This is you headed. Now another opportunity is standing in front of you. You are still looking at time. Why do we always want it sharp? Sharp goes sharp. It cannot sustain. So why I'm bringing these things up from that video, because after that video, I don't need to speak. We actually can go home and we have learned a lot. I hope you understand me. Because it's not about speaking, talking. It's about what you do with what you hear. I came on board this business and I found out that this can take me to where I want to go. So I am prepared for the laughter, I am prepared for the mockery, I am prepared for the rejection. Yes, they will reject you. They did me. But you know how many people have called me already this year? I want to come back. The ones that came in and went to sleep. And that's one beautiful thing about our platform. When you sleep, you sleep. When you wake up, your business is still there. Your points, you will not miss anything. Try that in other businesses. They will sweep off your points. Here you sleep and wake up, your points are still there. But the truth is that if we do not set this time that we can still get up and move, set it right, do the right thing, you're heading for poverty. And stop praying about it. Because Jesus has already died. There's nothing more he can do. He has finished the work. He kukuma died. Now he has woken up. Get up and move. Leave your comfort zone. There are so many people that got this information today. They are not here. Why? They are sitting at home watching telemundo. Probably they were about to step out and never brought light. They depended on never bringing light to come out. So they stay back. Their favorite program is about to show. You will watch that program for the next 10 years. What will become of you? I always ask people, think about your future. Think about who you want to be. Becky, or someone who can actually walk into a place and people stand up and give you accolades and motivation. I have decided to run this business. Even if Colin says he's not doing again and carries everybody away, it doesn't stop me. He knows. Because I came into this business by myself, for myself, first of all, before any other person. It's a personal decision. I was going from state to state looking for training. And that's why I am this grounded in the business, because I took time to study it. Now, will you give me what I am looking for? Yes. Let me go through it. My topic is brand loyalty. A lot of us are loyal. So can you imagine when you started brushing your teeth? And if you can think back, can you picture how many tubes of toothpaste you used? What if you were earning 10 naira from each tube of toothpaste?
Too much money.
What if you were earning from every cocoa you open? Whether Bonvita, Milo, Ovaltine, milk, Lipton, sugar, the sandwich, whatever brand you have been using. What if you were to earn 10 naira from each of these brands that you grew up with? Do you know how rich you will be now? What if the company gave you an opportunity to register your family, your children? No, not you. Your parents would have registered you because these products, we all grew up with them. And you were earning. Every time Popsi bought, you will buy one in Okechukwu's name, buy one in Chinedu's name, buy one in Collins' name. Everybody is earning 10 naira. Calculate that. 25 years later, do you know how much money you have? No, they didn't do that. But we were busy buying from them, being loyal to the companies. What do you stand to gain from these companies that you are loyal to? What are they giving you? Nothing. Or have you collected anything? I played a video of children studying abroad. Didn't you see it? Those 4 kids, I played their videos. I played their videos, sorry. One of them is a Cameroonian. The mother just turned Star Director. She's my friend. Then the other 3 are from Nigeria. Because their parents said yes. One is his auntie that gave him her spot. As a director, I have 2 scholarships right now. I have a scholarship for first degree. I have a scholarship for diploma. And of course, I have the master's EMBA scholarship. That's 3 scholarships for me, just for saying yes to a brand and becoming a director. This is a company that tracks your trash. Every time you wake up in the morning, you brush your teeth, somebody gets paid. It's not just you. You take your bath, you use the soap, your roll-on, someone is getting paid. Women, every month we flow, someone is getting paid, not just you. Why do you want to continue making people rich when you can do that for yourself. Buy from you. Now, all these major distributors, all these companies that we see here, they all have major distributors. Go to Coca-Cola. How much is a Coca-Cola bottle in the factory? How much is it outside? The difference is huge. Why? Because of the middlemen. They get the product from them. Before you become a major distributor with Coca-Cola, Unilever, Procter & Gamble, Cadbury, you pay a lot of money. Some of them you pay as much as 30 million naira. Hello, you are not paying that money to buy the product. You are paying it to live it with them.
All right.
Now, you get the product at maybe 20 naira and then you are selling it at 50 naira. Did you contribute anything to the production process? No. The middlemen contribute nothing, but just make us spend more money. For what? Because they can afford to get 30 million together and dump with the company and make it back over time by tasking you and I. And you keep buying. Right now, I'm looking forward to Longrich factory. I can't wait. I want them to produce the water I drink from them. I want them to produce my salt. I want them to bag my rice. I want them to do everything. So that when I'm buying it, I am getting my points. As I'm getting that point, those ones are doing what? Are growing me to the next level. So that's what you need to put in mind. What can you get from Longrich? All expense paid trip. I was telling him just now, I didn't even know. I just asked them to check yesterday. And they checked. I've already qualified for China on 2 slots. And in Longrich, you have multiple registrations. There's me, there's my husband, there's me again. I've qualified, my husband has qualified. The other one is close to. So that's going to give us 3 slots to China already. And if you know me, I always travel alone. I tell my husband, I see you later. I take the money. Because those other 2 slots that I'm not going to go with, I'm entitled to the money. And it's nothing less than 900K. That's 1.8 million. If I do harder work and I get single room, and I don't want to stay in a single room, I collect another 200K. So I'm looking at 2 million. For what? For coming here to talk. I will talk. Where should we go next? Get me there. Are you getting the picture I'm painting? Because everybody is spending money. Let us get that money to the right place. They're brushing their teeth every morning. Don't tell me I don't know who to talk to. Hello, every neighbor should switch their brand. Every church member should switch their brand to your own benefit or your account. I've spoken to them, they don't want to. No, you don't understand. Because when I finish speaking to you, you will understand. So how come they didn't understand? Means you didn't say it well. These are products that you're using every day. Just switching the brand. So we're talking about. And then you get opportunity to earn every week 6 to 7 figures. You travel for free. You get 25. As a director now, I am entitled to 25 million naira loan, interest free from my company. If I cannot pay 25, I can say, give me 5 million first. Let me go and do something. They give me, I go. When I'm tired, I come back. Give me another 10. You understand? I can break it down. I can take it whenever I want. It's my entitlement. Interest free. Walk into any bank and ask them how much interest they will take for 25 million naira. As my car had the accident, I've already told my husband they fix it or they don't fix it, I need another car. It wasn't my plan to buy a car this year, but I can afford to. I'm discussing with another company to get a brand new car. I can afford that now. I couldn't afford that 4 years ago. At that moment that my husband always got a car for. And that was when I joined this business. 2 things for me. Get your brand new car, don't kill this young man. Because I don't drive to Kumbo. Even if it's Chinese car, let me drive it as long as it's brand new. And I love to travel. Those are the 2 things. I was also looking at the money. My husband could take very good care of me. I didn't think of the money. I just thought of that travel that I love to do all over the world, and then the cars. But then I came in, said save money. And I've not seen anything yet. Because there are people who sit down every week. They are earning 7 figures consistently. I know someone who is now on 8 figures. As we enter this year, the first thing, in fact, her G-Wagon just landed in January. She got it in December. 100 million, 2019 model, woman like me. Why should I be sleeping? Women, wake up. You know, what I don't get is when women sit down and make all kinds of excuses. My husband will not accept. My husband, excuse me. Did my husband accept? You think I went to discuss with him? You don't need to tell your husband you're switching your brand of pad, do you? I want to change my cream. I want to take permission from my husband. I want to change. When you want to buy that designer bag, you know how to get your money. You don't talk to him. When you are buying your hair, some of you say you don't want to register. The hair you are carrying has given you a registration. But I don't have money. My husband will say no. My this, my that. My children are small. All these are excuses. As long as you're making the excuse, it's okay. Question: when you finish making the excuse, what's your alternative? If you have a good alternative, no problem. I didn't have. I don't know Dangote. I don't know. My papa no be Dangote or Adeleke. But I go dey okay with Longrich. You guys are looking, say you don't know this song. A company that gives you opportunity to earn shares from them, raising entrepreneurs, becoming Star Director. Do you know that as a director, if I want to quit this business today, I won't lose anything. I can bequeath my registration to another person. All I need to do is a letter. And everything I'm entitled to goes to that person. Well, let me ask you, when you're working, the day you choose not to work again, can you put somebody there? No. I know some people that went to school, studied, struggled. In order to make better money, they went to do masters, they went to do PhD. They finished, they got promoted. Apart from that small check they're going to sign, that's it. Don't every month they'll be paying you. Look at our policemen and soldiers that are dying. Look at what they're doing to their families. Why would you sit down and have somebody treat you like that? My cousin just died last night. My husband's cousin, we lost him. He slept on Saturday, he didn't wake up on Sunday. This is somebody that spoke with me 2 weeks ago. He told me he's coming to Nigeria in April. When he comes, he's going to do this business. He has been watching me. He was my best man at my wedding. That's one of the rudest shocks I've ever had in my life. Just woke up. Yesterday evening, my husband told me this guy didn't wake up in the morning. Everything he has been abroad studying, everything has. Now, when are we going to wake up? Life doesn't wait for anybody. It's there, things are happening. When you don't plan for your family, nobody else. But when you do something like this that has sustainability, residual income, futuristic business, that takes care, because we don't have control over our lives. That's the truth. That's one of the reasons I'm seriously working with this brand. I already showed you the scholarship students who are studying abroad. This is a business that you can partner with and even come up with your own products. OEM, original equipment manufacturing, when our factory comes up in Nigeria, I may have plans to start my own factory, start my own production. But I don't have money to start the factory, so I can go to them and use the factory. And that's another business on its own. Apart from the multiple levels that I'm already earning. I'm earning as a director, I'm earning as a distributor, I'm earning as a stockist. I can also earn from partnering with them on another level. That's what we're talking about. Is staying loyal to a brand that doesn't care for you, it doesn't make sense to me. Or you can just easily switch your brand. Or what do you think? Let me hear, what do you think? Would you rather stay loyal to a brand that doesn't care for you, or you stay with a brand that really has something for you? So, what is your plan? Switch your brand and take over your life. You know about the sharing economy. You switch your brand to these amazing products because the products are amazing. That's the truth. You share your profit with the company whenever you refer. And of course, there's no compulsory monthly targets. Because that one is one thing that really, really crumbles a lot of zealous people. You come onto a brand and then every month they're asking you must buy. Even when you don't need the product, you just keep buying. The company is taking from you to run their business, which I think is wicked. Now, the world is talking about the sharing economy. It is the hottest business concept. It is the disruption in the traditional market. I know you must have heard about disruption these days. Everybody is talking about disruption everywhere. It will detonate the next $1 trillion market. It is the revolutionary, innovative move that will overturn the traditional market system, the sharing economy. How much do you pay to have a Google account? It's free. Do you pay for Facebook? Yahoo? Who? No. WhatsApp. But you buy data. You are paying it directly, but you are getting the services for free. How are they making money? Through adverts. So they make their services what? Available to you for free. While you are getting it for free, other people are paying them. And that's the best way right now to run businesses. If your business is either one that you're doing closed man business, you will stay on your own. Right now, you must, if you have an Instagram page, what do? You share something every day. You add value to other people's lives. But if you are keeping all the knowledge to yourself, what will happen? You will stay with the knowledge and nothing will happen. So this business is telling you that's the next level, sharing economy. It is the world philosophy of the 21st century. Make your product great and create the economy of what? Of sharing. Ever heard about these people? Airbnb and Uber. Airbnb, they don't own any hotel anywhere. But they own more than 500 rooms all over the world. So I can travel to the UK now, sign up my house for Airbnb, so that instead of it staying and gathering mode, somebody else moves in. While I'm in the US, I'm getting paid. Meanwhile, when I went to the US, maybe they went to the Bahamas for holiday, they also let their houses out, and I picked one of the houses. So I'm paying, they're paying, and everybody is sharing. But Airbnb becomes the what platform that makes that possible. They are not spending money, are they? They only spend money one time to build a platform, an app. So you can stay in Nigeria now and sign up with Airbnb, and that's it. So you make money when you use the services. But if you do not, do you get penalized? No. Just like Uber. How many people today I came in with at 5? They are all using the same module. My car is not running, so even if I don't want to drive, I can take an Uber. When the Uber clicks on that app, when he gets a beep, that's when he makes money, if he goes on the journey. If he doesn't go on the journey, the company will not remove any money from him. They will not penalize him for not going. So Uber becomes what? The platform. They have made their platform available for thousands of people who have cars to do what? Use the platform to make extra money. You make money when you use the platform. If you don't use the platform, you don't make the money. That's exactly what we're talking about here. So they are the largest car rental companies. Yes, they don't have cars. At least not in Nigeria. But people are using their services. That is the economy of sharing. It's the economy of the truth is that I've said that before. I won't go into it. So Longrich is the first MLM company to do what? To engage this disruption. Longrich is the first MLM company that is engaging the sharing economy. Why? Because we are not just a network marketing company. We have other things we are doing, which we'll get to in a short while. Disruption. Where is your business going to in the next 30 years? Some of you will say, I am okay. My business is doing well. I am importing something. You don't know what's going to happen. The government, this new one can come in and say, you know what, this line of products are no longer allowed into Nigeria. What happens to you? That is when you say your business has had a serious dent on it. Even me, my husband's company, December, they stopped. The federal government stopped what they were importing. Good thing for them, they already had plans of building a factory in Nigeria, which they are now focusing on. But that's a good decision. Do you know how many companies would have closed if they didn't have other plans? Or you say, oh, my company is doing well, I'm working with the government. You don't know which of the paracetamols will be sold. You don't know which coming into government. You cannot tell. But there is one thing you can tell. One thing you can tell, everybody will wake up and beef. That culture is going nowhere. Everybody is going to do what? Brush their teeth, use roll-on and body cream. Are you following me? These are things I'm trying to put out there so it will help you make your decision. Where will your career be in the next 30 years? Some of you are already over 30. How do you think you'll feel in the next 30 years? Where do you think you'll be? Or you think that money is coming? In Jesus' name, I believe it. I'm going in that lie. That lie. We have pastors that died as paupers. But when they preach the word, the roofs will shake. Why? Because we are not engaging every aspect of God. We are not. Sorry, Christians, we are worse. I was telling my friend, I said, why do you not think this business can work for you? But you told me last Sunday you couldn't go for my training because we went for a prayer, a church program. I said, what's the essence of going for church programs when you cannot engage the faith to believe that this will work? If the faith, like that of a mustard seed, can cause a dead person to wake up, why can't you believe God that this business will work for you? It's even simpler because you've seen people that it's working for. It's laziness in the brain. People, we just choose to be lazy and we choose to take the easy way out. But you call it the easy way out, wait until you are 45, you're 50, you're 60, you're 70 without any money. And don't tell me savings because inflation is happening to your savings. The only thing that you can count upon is a sustainable income that will be coming. Not the money that your father left you, that is going to depreciate. You can't save. You can only invest. And if you don't have the bulk money to invest, this is the best option for you. Because what you are now doing is engaging the economy of sharing. By sharing, I mean talking to everybody you know. Now, instead of bringing money, the disruption we're talking about here, you needed money to build a business. Now you don't need money. What you need is people. You need people. If you have 10 people in your life, that's enough. Start with that. In fact, somebody says start with 3. You put 3, you help them to get 3, they help each other to get another 3, and your business begins to grow. Mind you, there was a time I came on board this business and I was building alone. I didn't know this young man from nowhere. How did I get to know him? I started alone, I built my first 3, and then helped them, and then we started growing. At that point, I was doing 100% of the work alone for 1% of the income. But I kept on doing it. Then I got to 80% of the work. So people have come in, and I'm now getting 20% income. Then I got to 60% of the work. I got to 40% of the income. Are you getting my flow here? My idea is to get to 1% to work for 100% income. And I'm getting there. Give me another 2 years. Give me another 2 years. I'll pick that. Because it is a business that witches and witchcraft don't affect. It is what you is true. What you put is what you get. This business is as clean, as pure as anything. It has its own formula and calculation. It's a game of numbers. So I can project, I can sit down here and tell you where he will be in the next 2 years if he does not quit. The only problem is how many people are ready to continue without quitting. Because if you don't quit, you get there. It took my friend 5 years to become Star Director. But guess what? It's going to take her shorter time to become Star Director too. Because all this while she has been working. The moment she turned Star Director and put it on Facebook, people started calling her. I want to come back. All her team members that have been sleeping are waking up. The ones that have not joined say, I want to join her. You mean you've still been doing this? Because she has stayed consistent. So, what will your pension be like in the next 30 years? Oh, pension. Let me shock you, in case you've not heard. They have borrowed your money. They said they kept 8.16 trillion naira. They've taken 6 point something trillion naira from the money. So, who is going to get pension? No one. Let's say you even be good and you are covered. Your business is okay. Your job is okay, your husband is doing well, your wife is doing well. What will it feel like to at least help 30 people to become millionaires? Hello. You don't want to? Like see people become millionaires. In case you don't know, it feels good. I'm telling you. I don't have plenty of them, but I've seen the few that have already affected their lives. I'm seeing them and I'm like, one of them just bought a car for her dad the other day. And I'm like, I know when this babe came into my business, she used her last car, which was 120,000 naira. And before you say when, it's less than 2 years ago. She came into my business with last 120,000. She had borrowed all her husband's money. She put her last car, made her husband even put 500K, and everything crashed. When my sister told her about the business 3 years ago, she said, I'm coming, let me go and do do this, do this. Her boutique, everything she had worked for went down. So she had the last 120, she used it to, it's okay, I'm tired. Let me join, tell me what to do. As I'm talking to you, she's a 6-figure earner consistently every week. Yes. Imagine earning 6 figures every week. Before you say it's a long time ago, it's not up to 2 years. What did they do? When I came on board, I asked questions. If they can tell me what they are doing, I will quadruple it. For me, that's how I came on board. Is this true? Is it working? Are they really getting the money? Yes. I will get it. I will do 4 times what they did, and I will get it. So I stopped sleeping. Carry that sleeping mentality of I must sleep 10 hours a day. Please throw it out the window. This is your time to work. This season of your life is your time to work. Nobody here is up to 50. What are you doing sleeping? What are you doing wasting time? What are you doing going for things that are not beneficial? Oh my God. That my friend is wedding in Osun State. Oh, the other one is doing burial in Anambra State. Oh, every weekend you are busy. Doing what? This is the time you have to build. Because trust me, when you are old and aged and no money, nobody will pick your calls. You become a liability to people. You start begging. When you beg, they give you the first time. The second time, the third time they try, they stop picking your calls. And then you won't have money to buy credit anymore. So that's the kind of life you want to retire to. Seriously. When you can do more. When you have every ability in you to do more. I look at my people and I tell them, do you know you can own a car in the next 1 year? They're like, but it's true. Ask questions. What did they do? When I came on board this business, I will wake my upline up. I'm the one waking her up. I'm the one keeping her in. So much that whenever her phone rings, her children say, I'm sure it's at Zyna. We're not living in the same states. Hello, I used to travel from Port Harcourt to go and trouble them for training. I want to learn, I want to know. She's 10 years younger than me. I knew where I was. I've done it all. You heard my video. I've done so many businesses, yet I wasn't breaking even. And I'm seeing people qualify for trip in 6 months.
Yes.
I worked with them 7 months into this business. I got my first trip with them to the US. While I was there, I qualified for China, came back, qualified for the car, the one that had an accident for money. And ever since, I've been qualifying for trips and cars and other things. I've just been taking the money. And you can do that. All you need is to believe in yourself. All of these are possible. What is your worst fear? Every money you bring into Longrich, you're getting it back. You're getting it back in products. Oh, I don't know how to sell. Nobody's asking you to sell. Don't sell. Give. Target rich people. Nobody gives them gifts. That's a secret. Target rich people. Package your products. If you remove stinginess from your head, see it as an investment. I just ordered 400,000 naira worth of products last night that I'm going to give out. It's a gift, but I know where I'm going to give it. There's nobody that's going to receive any of those products that's not going to give me business worth more than that. Target people who are rich, give them, package it very well, give it to them, and tell them about your business. When you target 10 people, you must get one. So, what do? If you need 10 people, target 100. It's a game of numbers, and it can work. There is no compulsory monthly purchase. It is when they make you buy that you must sell. Since they are not making you buy, you don't really need to sell. Retailing of products is not compulsory unless you choose to. Compulsory sign-ups? No, there's nothing like that. Convincing people, that's what you do. How do I convince people? When you are a woman who has menstrual issue, menstrual pain, use the party liner and it takes care of it. I don't need to tell you how to tell your friends. Because you've had friends all your life that know your problem. Because we women, we know. Or heavy flow, when you get up, they gather around you, they check you, they give you thumbs up before you go. That's your first market. It's like evangelism. That's it. Then you say, you have to take, you use this thing, and it takes your to take. I don't need to tell you how to do that. So because you have experienced these products, you know how to talk to people about it. So don't think about convincing people. I don't go around convincing people. That's not my job. I give you the truth. Convince yourself. If you think it's okay, fine. In my business, I tell people, some will, some won't. So what? We are how many people? We are less than 20. I finished talking. 3 of you might want to join. Yes. The other 17 might say, we're not doing. Next. I continue. It is after 2 years. You are. I was in one training in Ikeja. Hey, she came. Did you join? No, my dear, you know, my husband, my job, my this, my that. Question, would you have made 5 million naira in your account at that time? I talked to a friend of mine the other day. She's been busy. Well, she's not my friend, but she came on this business. Her husband registered her, and she's been busy since 2015. She has not done anything. She's been working. Every time I call, Madam, I'm just leaving the office. Madam, I'm in a meeting. There's something I told her to do, and I said it's just 2.4 million. She said, is it 2.5 million you're calling just? I said, excuse me, you've been busy for the past 3 years. You mean you don't have 2.5 million in your account? Why are you still working? I don't get it. How can I work for a job for 3 years, 4 years, busy? I don't have 2.4 in my account. Excuse me, resign, send granola on the road. It's better. At least the money is yours. It's an insult. How can I work like that? That's why I resigned from my job. I looked at my company, I looked at my position, I looked at the job. There was nothing there for me. I told my MD, I told my chairman, I said, sir, this is what I want you to give me in this business. I want to handle, give me this department to handle. And he looked at me and said, no, that there's no time for this. I said, sir, it's either you create this department and let me handle it, or I drop my papers. You know it was a joke. I dropped my papers, dropped the official card. He now came and asked me to come, let us discuss. I said, no, that era had passed. And my former organ left and went to Global Corp, called me to come and join Global Corp. I said, no, I want to work for myself. And I started 10 years of working for myself and getting nothing until I came on board this business. What I've gotten in 4 years, I didn't get it in 10 years of working for myself. Why did I get it? It's not because it's one miracle or one magic wand. It's consistency and hard work. If you choose to work, but it is not the kind of hard work that Bruno was doing. It is Pablo's time. Pablo tilled, he just took some days to till the ground. That is why I'm telling you, I'm going to 100% income for 1% work. That's where I'm going. The way I'm working now is not the way I worked when I started. It's reducing because I have leaders. You can do this. Everybody can do it. Everybody has an inherent opportunity and ability to do this. There's no flushing of points, there's no undue pressure. See what my brand is up to. Our company is investing $2.5 million just to build the factory. We have another $55 million set aside for the equipment that are coming in from Europe to furnish the factory. A factory that is sitting on a 40,000 square meters of land here in Lagos State, in Ibejuleki. Wait, if you do not join Longrich, where do you think you'll be in the next 3 years? See, you'll be buying products from the supermarket produced by Longrich. You have no choice. You are just not going to be earning. So why wait until then? When you lose nothing, joining today. Absolutely nothing. Take a look around you and see what's happening in the world and in your country. If it is not the story of ballot buses missing, it's the story of a water on fire, the story of these people should relocate, and all those crap. They are all happening here. Who is thinking about you? Nobody can think about you more than you think about yourself. The products that we are talking about, everyone is using them every day. And we are aligning ourselves for the next 30 to 50 years. This is a futuristic business. For me, it's not about today. What I'm earning today is nothing compared to where I'm going. Because my idea is I need to build 30 millionaires. When I build 30 millionaires, do you know how many millionaires I'm going to build? Uncountable. Because my 30 millionaires each are going to build their own 30 millionaires, each are going to build their own 30 millionaires. That is how you make Nigeria better. That is how you make the world a better place. If everybody here can at least employ 3 people gainfully, unemployment in Nigeria would have reduced by some percentage. Rather than sit down and complain and whine, you can actually step aside and be the difference that we are all looking for. Change, 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 change. If each person decides that I'm going to be a change agent, everybody becoming a change agent, we will get there. But don't sit down and complain when you have not done anything to affect other people's lives. So align yourself for the next 30 to 50 years and see where we will get to. That's the factory. I thought you'd be clapping. Did your government build this type of thing? This is the factory in Iwejuleki. After this factory, we are coming up with a Longrich beautiful town. Where my house is already there. I don't know about you. My house is going to have my name on the roof. Every director's name is going to be on the roof. You can qualify for the house without money. If you use enough points, you can trade in your points. Or at least reduce the amount you pay by paying directors. In this business, aim to be a director. Aim to be a director. That's the best way you can, the best place you can be. Help yourself. What do you start to lose? Nothing. I bought 3 toothpaste, so it's still in my house. Have you stopped brushing your teeth? Buy 1 carton. Put it there. It won't expire in the next 5 years. Because I'm going to buy it anyways. And nobody is buying my toothpaste. Who is asking you to be a hawker? Do you want to listen to somebody who is selling? Because the moment you carry that thing and come in and say, I'm selling toothpaste, I'm selling pad, they are looking at you. So that's what I'm going to reduce to. Selling hockey products. Besides, when you sell one product, before you get home, you remember that baby's milk finished. Use it to buy. That's it. The money has gone. So engage in talking to people, entrepreneurial journey. That's what we're preaching. Talking to people to switch their brand and get everybody they know to switch their brand. Start with your family. Start with your friends. Not everybody will listen to you. But talk to them anyways. Because if you do not talk to them, when they go join other teams, you will see it's not feeling bad. Talk to them about it. Tell them to switch their brand. Give them the products to test. And work towards getting your own testimony. Because that's the only thing that will make people to switch their brand and join you. What do you stand to gain from this platform? Great health. I call it recycling of your trash. Imagine when you're flowing every month, as you're rolling that pad, you've made money from it. Yeah. See me drinking water. Should you see me drink from the ever bottle? No, I passed it to my cup. I played the video earlier on. I don't know how many of you watched the video. Did that video bless you? That is to tell you where we are. There's a lot of acidity in the world. We are inhaling it, we are drinking it, we are eating it. And it's breaking down our immune system. The only thing you can do to help yourself is to what? Boost your immunity by taking alkaline to nullify the acidity that is in the system. Helping more people, guaranteed residual income, and of course, sustainable, relaxed retirement. So that in the first cycle or first season of your life, you will actually be relaxed. You can't rest when you are not relaxed. Have you ever seen somebody resting without being relaxed? Have you seen people trying to sleep and they are tossing from one side of the bed to the other? When you don't know where your next meal is coming from, how can you relax? And if you think that having children Because all of you here, none of you has a child that is up to 20 years old. Their generation is already very selfish. Now look at the ones that are coming, these tiny ones. Before you come, mommy, don't say that to me. They are going to be more selfish than the one that we have already given birth to. They won't care about you. That's the truth. I like to say it like it is. How many of you have gone to the place to see your parents? Some of you didn't go to this Christmas, including myself. Sometimes you see your parents go, oh, it's money. I'll call him back. His money is looking for. Mommy, man, pay I'll call you back. There's no money. The woman is trying to tell you, no, I just want to bless you for this year. It's money they're looking for. When you finish doing that and you don't have money for yourself, do you think other people will do otherwise? They'll do worse to you. Now is the time to work hard. And this is the best platform to start with because you don't need to do much. You don't need too much money to start. Now, let me tell you a little bit about Longrich. We are a 33-year-old, by September will be 33 years, manufacturing company in China. Our headquarters is covering an expanse of 2,800 acres. How much is an acre? How many plots? 6 plots. Multiply that by 2,800. That's how big. Some of you saw the video. That's how big. It was a bare land. Our chairman bought the bare land and built the factory, built the farms, built hospitals, built everything. They have everything there. Hotels, schools, so many things. Built a city out of the bare land. This guy that did this was an orphan working in somebody's farm. But already he had this incline to do furniture. So they saw that he was good at carpentry. So missionaries came from the US and took him to the US. And that was how he developed his business and became a furniture maker. When China was coming out of communism, he went back to China and established his furniture business. That's where Longrich started from furniture. From there went into manufacturing, logistics, now warehousing, production, 8 research and development institutions, so many things. And this our man, our chairman, he has gotten so much accolades for what he did. More than 10,000 employees for one company. In order to still help people, that's why he came up with this Longrich MLM aspect. Longrich is not a network marketing company. I say it again. Longrich is not a network marketing company, but they are using network marketing system to help people. So that's why he builds the platform that you and I are talking about today. Today, he is the chairman, Longrich Biotechnology Corporation Co. Limited in Jiangsu. MBA, senior economist, politician, all of that. Outstanding figure in China daily chemical industry, most influential figure in China cosmetic industry, top 10 entrepreneur with integrity, outstanding figure in management in China. CCTV Annual Philanthropy 2016. Do you know how big China is? One province in China is bigger than Nigeria. So in case you don't know, for someone to be this recognized in the whole of China, that's not a small thing. That's him. This is my favorite quote of all time. He says, everyone has a dream of success in business. However, many fail to find a good platform and they end up where? With disappointment. Longrich business plan offers a platform for millions to realize their dream. They will succeed if they are willing to turn the dream into what? Please read. Persistent pursuit in this platform. He built the platform. He knows it is a sure way to earn. But you need to be sure and ready to do what? Persist on it. If you do, you will get there. Question, are you willing to persist? Are you willing to be consistent? Are you willing to be determined? I always talk about my 5-point agenda. I came on board this business prepared and ready. I didn't come here by mistake, and I'm not doing it one day at a time. I'm doing it full time, at least for the first 5 years. First for me is goal. Do you have a goal? If you don't have, go home, drink, sleep, wake up, have a goal. You must have a goal in life. For me, second is focus. Focus on your goal. Next is determination. Yes, it sounds like it's the same thing. But be determined to focus on your goal. Then the fourth one is information. You can't go far if you don't have information. That's why the next time we go for this meeting, you need to be here. If you are in the chat room, make time to read. Read and understand what's going on. Participate. These things don't happen by excuse, by mistake, by chance. It is deliberate. And for our team this year, we say this is a deliberate 2019. You can actually wake up and decide where you want to be this year by the end, and you will get there, and even beyond. And for me, the fifth one is the God factor. He only blesses the work of your hand. Hello.
Aye,
We get it wrong when we think he's blessing us, we're just shouting amen. But what is the work of your hand? God asked Moses, what do you have in your hand? He could have had something else. For some reason, he had a rod. See, God was going to bless him anyhow. If he had a feather, he would have used it. If he had a bucket, he would have used it. He didn't use it because it's a rod. He used it because that was what he had in his hand. What do you have? I don't have money. You have something. What do you have in your hand? Have you been so affected by positive change that you sold something you had for the money you didn't have? Some people have done that. In fact, my upline borrowed money to join. Because at the time, her salary was 25,000 naira, and she wasn't even earning. Those of you in policies a chat should remind me, I'm going to post her story. She did a voiceover about herself. You there? She didn't have money. Her salary was 25,000, and she was old for six months. So she borrowed 33 or 34,000 naira to join this man. This girl doesn't earn anything less than 3 million naira every week. Today, 2013. Till now. You can say it's far. You, where were you in 2013? How much have you increased your salary? In the next 3 years, 4 years, where will you be? That's the truth. Her children, the first one is about 7, the other one is 5. Those ones don't earn nothing less than 500,000 every week. Some weeks they earn more. In the next 3 weeks, because of what happened last week, she's going to hit almost 10 million naira. I can tell. So, where will you be? Don't tell me I don't have anything. Find that thing that you have in your hand. If it's your head, sell it. Turn your dreams into what? The persistent option. But if you don't have a dream, you see this cannot even, you've not even started. So that's why I'm saying go back and do what? Dream and have a goal. And if you have a goal, you must have time to it.
That's true.
It's not just to have a goal. When? Put time to it. Okay? Contract manufacturing. This is OEM and ODM, original equipment manufacturing and original design manufacturing. This is where companies like Unilever, Procter & Gamble, GSK, Tesco, Walmart, so many of them, more than 100 companies depend on Longrich to produce for them. So this is not a network marketing company. This is a company that is producing for other multinational companies. 2,000, okay, I'm not going to go into all of this. Skincare workshop covers a total of area of 6,500 square meters. So many things you need to understand. 275 million units of toothpaste per year. Per year. Now, these are the companies that we are producing for. Can you see it? These are the companies that Longrich is doing what? Producing for. Some of them though, this is not all, this is just some of them. Longrich and GSK. You know about GSK, you know about their Sensodyne toothpaste? We produce for the Eastern Asian countries. Just look at this. These are the things that Longrich has developed for GSK. You know we have 8 research and development institutions. So not only do we produce, we also research for different companies. We produce their, in 2010, Longrich became a GSK supplier by producing first batch of what? Sensodyne toothpaste. 2011, joined Sensodyne toothpaste OEM project. 2013, Sensodyne repair and whitening series became available on the market. 2014, Parodontax series came on the market. 2015, Parodontax whitening series was launched. 2014, Longrich was rated 4-star level by GSK auditor. Received 2014 Best Supplier Award. These are some of the factories. This is for the packaging line. And then you can see the robots there working for the factory. And then this is the nano capsules emulsion system. One of the best nano capsules. That is the people producing capsules. Truth is, there are so many network marketing companies that we produce their supplements, but we are not at liberty to say, because that's what is under secrecy. Business model of Longrich. This is where we have direct sales model, but we're also into traditional supermarkets, organic shops, spa club, franchise retail, factory visiting, tourism, e-commerce. Do you know that whenever we go to China for the factory visiting tourism, we see a lot of people from UK, Europe, from America, from everywhere, paid to come. Even in China, people pay to come to the factory. They have their tour guide, take them through the factory. The factory is not somewhere you walk in every day and walk out. No, it's a very big city on its own. So you see them come, they pay Longrich for that. But we don't pay because it's like our father's land. So we're just going home. This September, we're off to China again. Collins, you must qualify in Jesus' name. Amen. If I have to lay hands on you, you and you too, please. You must qualify for China. Please, don't just sit down and wish it. You must come. You have not been to anywhere until you've been to the Longrich China trip. That one as well. There's one in Japan, and there are 5 in China. These are some of them. We also we own this Stockholm, SCS, Longrich owns it. Longrich owns the Jiangsu Rural Commercial Bank. Longrich owns a lot of things. Banks, financial homes, name it. And this is our brand value. Can you read the figures there? Help me. Don't just say billion. Billion what? Use your phone to calculate. See whether your phone will not crash.
Yes.
Billion, my sisters, not million. Yes. Dollars. That's what the brand value. Does this look like a network marketing company to you? Before you start comparing us, is it like this one? I don't want to mention their name. Is it like, I'm like, no, it's not. Read. We are not the same. Here is the Longrich toothpaste. I told you earlier on. This is the Longrich toothpaste. That is the Sensodyne toothpaste. Produced in the same factory. Here is the address, in case you think I'm joking. Look at the address up there. Suzhou Colony Cosmetics. Manufactured blah 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 blah. Longrich Biological Industry Park, Jiangsu City, Jiangsu Province, China. Look at it here, same thing. Bioscience Industry Park, Jiangsu, blah 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 blah. Same park. But let's look at how much. Longrich toothpaste is what? 11 renminbi. How much is Sensodyne? 13.9 renminbi. Produced in the same factory, but when you buy Longrich, you benefit from the sharing economy. But when you buy this one, you gain nothing. So, which one makes more sense? Abby? Now, these are just some of the pictures of the 8 research and development institutions. This is the one I've been to. It's in America. And then there's one in Japan. This one is about health and beauty innovative products. This one is in France. I need to be here soon. Then this one is in, the rest of them are in China. This is a postdoctoral research laboratory. Every researcher there has a PhD. Every researcher has a PhD. That's the qualification to work there. This is not a small, this is another postdoctoral research center. Then, of course, they're all academic, whatever. Now, I'm sure you're not in doubt who Longrich is. Even if I didn't do any justice, you can go on the internet and find out more. Question now is, how do you get started? Or if you don't want to know, who wants to know? Who wants to start? Let me even start from there. Do we want to start? Who brought this one? You want to start. Now, let's see how you start. By starting, you are not expected to give Longrich any money. Registration is absolutely free. What you need to do is buy products from Longrich. That purchase makes your registration. So the point at which you are buying, that first purchase, whatever point you are purchasing from Longrich determines the level at which you are coming in. Now, we have different levels of entry. Here we have the platinum. That's the best, if you ask me. First one is the best. Becoming this platinum member makes you a shareholder with Longrich. This is what we call futuristic business. Because the shares you're earning now is for your children. Somebody cashed out 1.9 million naira last month from points and as a VIP member. Just point. And these points are not paid in cash. As you are earning, every week, every month, Longrich takes away 1% of their global sales. I'm not saying their profit, I mean their global sales, 1% of it. And split it. The calculation is in that flyer I gave to you. That's how you can look at it. There's a formula according to what you have brought in for the week. For those 4 weeks, they will calculate it every month. Whatever comes to you, they will put it in your portal. It comes in trickles. But before you know it, as you're earning it on a monthly basis, it begins to grow. So it's only for VIP members. And to be a VIP means you have picked products worth 1,680 points. Before you say, what will I use all these products to do? Married women, are you married? You have a kitchen, you cook. How many pots do you have? Cooking pots? Like 5. How about you, ma'am? How many cooking pots do you have? 7. Who else is here? Who cooks? Tell me now. You have like 7. So switch your brand and buy 7 pots. When you buy 7 pots in Longrich, that's how many points? Can somebody help me? 100 and 160, 170 for the small one. So let's say you buy the small one, 170 times 4. Collins, help me. 170 times 4. 680. Then you buy the big one, 180 times 3. Add that together. You see where we are? 1,000 what? 220. Minus 1,000, minus the for 1,680. You have about 3 or 400? 3? 460. Then you use that one to buy 1 carton of toothpaste. Buy 1 carton of soap. Buy 3 cartons of pad. Buy everything you need for the next 3 months. And your pot for the rest of your life. I'm not kidding you. If you want to look fresh like this, you need to eat from that pot. You know how old I am? If not for my gray hair. Eh? How old? He's guessing. So when you buy those things, you have your own. You have your points, you're a VIP, start earning already. But if you cannot do it, they say all 5 figures are not equal. I always tell people to cut them, they can be equal. You can go for the next one, platinum. Good thing is that you can get there in piecemeals. You can upgrade. If you don't like the level you are, if you are working with ONG and you want to increase, what do? Go to nice school, upgrade yourself, get a degree. You don't like the salary you're earning as a degree holder, what do? You hit the middle school, go for your master's. Do you get? If you don't like it, you increase to what? PhD. So this level, you're earning at PhD level. This is master's. This is first degree. This is ONG. This is secondary school. Which one do you want to be? You tell me that you're a master's degree holder, you want to remain a Q-saver for the next 6 months. You know the shit. You want to become a director. What matters is what? The points and the products you pick. These things can change. You can get this for much less. Okay? You can get it for more. It's just an idea. You can get the VIP for 500 and something thousand. It depends on the products you pick. That's how you start. When you pick your products, select what you need, we calculate the points, and then we know how much. And that's how we start. Points to note, PV means what? Product value or point value. Every product has what? A value attached to it. Generations are considered as your direct referrals. Because you're bringing 3 people directly under you, bringing people under you, so it's a spillover. It's also part of your placement. And then, of course, sponsor tree means the people that you personally brought in, not necessarily paid for, people you brought in. You can only have 3 people under you. After that, what happens? When you bring in the 4th person, you must put them under somebody. You can wake up tomorrow and see that Collins puts somebody under you. Now that he's starting his business, he can afford to do that. You understand? I can, I do. I just did yesterday, but it's not because of you. It's because of me. Where I want that point to go at the time. As you grow in the business, you understand the computation and the permutation. Do you know who? Placement tree means your direct referrals. Those ones that is placed under you. I'm here, I see my people in Zambia, Mozambique, UK, US, I see them from their codes. That's how I have 8,000 plus people. I don't know 2% of my team. I don't even know up to 1% anymore. But there was a time I knew everybody because I brought them. But now it has gone beyond me. That's how I'm sitting on my own and I checked and I'm qualified on 2 legs for China already. Is there any other thing I needed to have said? I don't go into products. That you can get on Wednesday at the head office because they do the rundown. Go to the head office for the rundown of the product presentation on Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays, and Saturdays. But for this one, I think
Thank you, Zyna. And once again, Heather Emmanuel. I really want to say thank you very much for your inspirational coaching class. Yes, I'm a Longrich registered person. You did say something a few minutes ago about being stagnant, and it has nothing to do with Longrich waiting for you or the people you will bring in. However, that's by the wayside. My question to you is, when you started, from what you just analyzed, just take it out from me. Can you just slide back, please? I want you to just slide back to the point angle. I want us to look at the point angle.
okay, the entry level.
The entry level, the membership.
Okay, here.
Yeah, where did you start from?
I started from gold.
Oh, gold.
Yes. I started from gold because I didn't understand what the whole business of VIP, and I made a very big mistake. I started from gold, and then instead of upgrading, I was building downwards. I was concentrating on registering my husband, later myself, later my sisters. I was building downwards. So I started from gold. I was registering them at 120, which is silver. I could have gathered all that money to upgrade myself to VIP. So when I eventually start working, I will be earning because I keep the ground running in this business. So for like 6 months, I didn't understand. I was earning, and my people were coming up and they were earning, but I wasn't building up. It took me like 6 months to get to VIP. When I found out what was at stake, one of the trainings I attended in Rio, I decided to fast forward my movement to go up. In fact, I borrowed money. That's the truth. I wouldn't lie to you. I borrowed money because I needed to be a VIP. I borrowed money to upgrade myself to VIP, borrowed money from my husband again to upgrade myself, upgrade him to VIP. And I was not borrowing money anyhow. I was just putting to get everybody to VIP. Now I have about 7 VIP accounts under my name. Yes.
Lovely. My second question has to do with the other slide. Can you just move further?
Is it forward or backward?
Backward.
This one.
Backward, no.
Okay,
Okay. I think I have the slide because I have a small piece.
Tell me what is about.
Now that has to do with the franchise area. Yeah, you did talk about the
Business model.
the business model. Thanks for that. Which, what does it take to have
Yeah.
your work?
Uh-huh.
Now, really, What does it take to have someone to come into the franchise retail shop or to get into the SPA, which is the spa or the organic shop? What does it take?
So this is the franchise, we call it stockist in this report. The stockist. You remember when you registered, for those of you who are members already, before you come on board, the products will be selected, with the help of an online, money paid into Longrich account. But at the end of the day, the stockist will have to process your registration. That is where you go to buy the product. I am a stockist, I have two stockist outlets in Port Harcourt. The earning for stockist has nothing to do with your earning as a member. It's a different money altogether. So how it comes is, you are a businessman, you are first of all the distributor with Longrich. When you get to the level of Diamond 4, you can apply to Longrich to be a stockist. So Longrich expects you to have some stock in your business. So you apply with at least 1 million naira as a Diamond 4, and then you present your location. If according to their map your location is okay, because they cannot give two stockists too close to each other. The idea is that people in that vicinity will go to you. So they pay their money to Longrich account, but they give you the details of the payment. As a stockist, you already have a box app that Longrich has created for you. You go online, you download their money into your own purse, then you process their order from your purse. At the end of every month, Longrich will calculate how many points pass through your points, and they pay you according to the points as a stockist. Today, we earned, all stockists have earned from today. So we earn every month for the points that went through our portal. That's how we earn as stockists. So that's the franchise aspect for here. Then the direct sales is the one that we're doing here. Multi-level marketing, network marketing, that you can buy directly from the company, and then when you bring in people, you earn. And that's it.
In a situation you happen to have someone that wants to go into the stockist level to fall under online young down like the legs now. For me, who is introducing the stockist, what do I stand to benefit?
The benefit is that the points that the stockist is coming in with is counting for you. Sometimes people come in straight up and become stockists because to be a stockist you need to be a Diamond 4. So they say, okay, do the calculation for me, how much will it cost me to have a registration? So I will let me register every member of my family and straight up become a stockist. So they use their money to do that. The points come for you. Even if they are already Diamond 4 under you and they want to be that 1 million naira, Longrich still will not collect your money like the other major distributors that pay. Longrich will ask you to use that money to buy products. So asking them to give you the franchise business, you will use the money to buy products, and the points count for you. So you use that money. When I became a stockist, I did what we call a repeat order. I used 1 million naira to order products from Longrich. Guess what? I was paid bonus of 256,000 naira for engaging that money into Longrich business to order products for the stockist business. The points counted for me. The money gave me points and gave me bonus. Are you getting me? Sorry, let me make, are you okay? Okay, let me take a list.
Thank you so much. Please don't mind my voice.
Okay.
I came late, and despite the fact that I came late, I saw something that I started calculating on my own, which I don't understand, especially let's go back to the membership. You make a comment that you are not that interested in the retail aspect. So when I saw this now, yes. My question is it a one-time membership?
Yes.
Number one. Not like other markets that, oh, every time, every month you must hit this point, you must hit this point.
Once in a lifetime.
Once in a lifetime. Okay, thank you. Then the VIP aspect, you have 12% and 1%. I want you to explain that.
Okay. Is that the last question?
Dive.
The VIP you earn from, to answer your first question, is a once in a lifetime purchase. That's why we say you don't really need to sell. But if you want to sell, do it, but don't concentrate on it. I'd rather you got a place where you're supplying. There are so many hotels in Ikeja. Go to them, have a stand, supply them small toothpaste, the travel toothpaste, the 100-gram toothpaste. Because they have travelers that stop by that toothpaste. And so, you can supply soap. If you have 10 hotels that you're supplying soap and toothpaste, you can even look at hospitals that have people who come on admission that don't remember these things, or that are rushing to the hospital. If you have a good relationship with the MG, you can tell them to have a stand. You can even engage them to register, have a code, and put these daily use products, patch, all those things in their stand. If the hospital registers with the hospital name, for instance, and they are buying every time, they are using that money to do what? To order. The point to count for you and for them. Okay? That's an aside. So, to answer your question, it's a once in a lifetime registration. If you become a VIP, you are in here for life. You don't need to buy again because you have already become a VIP. If you want to buy, I would rather you do repeat purchase. Because that repeat purchase also has its own benefits. In fact, as you're earning from Longrich, apart from the money you're earning, they're also putting away some points, some cash for you in your portal. That when you open your portal, you see money. In December, I opened my first registration. I saw 270 something thousand naira in the portal. I used it to make purchase of 500 points. I was paid for doing that, just like I was paid when I did the other one. I was paid for doing that, and the point to count for, and I got the product. So because in December I wanted to give gifts to all my neighbors. So I just engaged that 200 something thousand naira to buy products I gave out to my neighbors. Guess what? I opened it for my husband yesterday, and we saw that it already has accumulated 74,000 points, amount naira between December and now. Are you getting my point? So these are the benefits of this business. When you register, I see you are pumping to ask another question. On this, okay, please.
No, can that be upgraded?
The money.
Yes, Otis,
When you have it in your portal.
You have registered, for instance, register on Google. Okay. Yes, on Google.
Yes.
Then when you get those products and you have one or two things happen.
No, it doesn't count for upgrade. It counts for repeats. It counts only repeats. All those monies is only repeat order that you can use it for. So when you use it at repeat, you are also paid. But it doesn't count for your upgrade. This upgrade, you must bring out your money. Go to night school or weekend school to increase your level by yourself. This is why I call Oyo, O-Y-O. When you are coming in, when we do another training for those who have registered, we'll now see, we have two parallel lines. This is one, the entry level. There's another one, growth pattern. That growth pattern is in the form I gave you. That growth pattern is where I became a Star Director. That one is group work. Just like when you're working, when your team does well, you are promoted. You are the team lead. You can be promoted and somebody other is earning more than you because he has PhD and you have OND, just because you have been in the company since inception. If you don't like your earning, change it by buying products and upgrading yourself. Yes, you buy products, upgrade. So you bought products worth 240, be a gold. If you don't want to remain here, you want to buy again, you can buy another set of products worth 120. Next week you buy 300 until it gets to 720. In piecemeals you can do it. You can also do it all the way up. In Longrich, remember this, there is nothing compulsory. Nothing is compulsory. Do it at your own pace, in your own time. But we always say, slow and steady, don't ruin the race anymore. It's the fierce and those who are ready to take it by force. So yes, it's slow and steady, you just be doing like this. Before you know it, Collins has gone to China, gone to America, gone everywhere, come back. You are still doing QC, people upgrade with immediate alacrity. Have I answered all the questions? All right, thank you very much for your time. Well, my name is Zyna Obasi. I am a director with Longrich International. I'm an author. I authored the book Zyna's Waiting Room. I'm also a personal development coach.
I'm an entrepreneur and I'm a teacher by profession, but all of these things I've developed myself to do outside teaching. So yes, Longrich it has been an amazing journey for me. It has been an amazing experience. For me, Longrich is what took me from where I have been to where I've always wanted to be. I'm one of those people that have that zeal to make it. I've always wanted more in life. So Longrich is the platform that has taken me from where I am to the place that I have always wanted to be, where I can fulfill my dreams, where I can help people fulfill theirs, and where I can impact lives more than I could have done even from the classroom as a teacher. The challenges is the number one thing when you say when once you open your mouth and tell somebody about your company, the next thing they ask you, wait, is it a network marketing business? The moment you say net before the word comes, they're off, they are running. So that's one big challenge. People do not even give you the opportunity or the time to listen and hear what this company is all about. That's a challenge, but I've been blessed by persistently holding on and talking to those who would listen and have an open mind because Longrich is not a network marketing company traditionally. It's beyond that. So apart from that challenge of having people to even give it a chance, the issue of people also coming on board who do not have their goals clearly set. That's a challenge because when someone doesn't have their goals clearly set for this business, it affects them. And it affects you because you need them to do well. But when they keep dragging their feet because they don't have goals set, it's a challenge. But what we have been able to do in the past 4 years that I've been on this platform is to first of all teach people entrepreneurship, teach them that they need to set their goals and teach them and guide them on how to achieve it. So even though it's a challenge, it's we are getting there and it's getting better. If you are just coming on board this business, it is not a get rich quick scheme. It's not a Ponzi scheme. It's not one of those ones that tell you bring 20 naira and then we'll give you 40 naira in 3 days. No. This is an entrepreneurial journey. This is a business. This is a platform that allows you to grow your business from one level to the other. So when you're come in with the mindset that this platform sure does work. But what do I need to get there? Learn the process, follow it through, and graduate from one level to the other because there is levels and there are levels on this business and there is that persistent pursuit that our chairman talks about. So follow the level, follow the business one day at a time. But then do not relax and say, oh, slow and steady wins the race. No, it's something that you have to do persistently and consistently. People will laugh at you, people will not get you, people will disagree with you, they will reject you. Yes, but the ability to stay through, work it from one level to the other, it puts you above all of those challenges and it gets you there.
Thank you very much, Mark, for your time.
You're welcome. Thank you.